Hello, welcome back to HLS Crypto. My name is Dan. So I've actually had there was no video yesterday. I spent far too long in the hospital, but as a patient as opposed to a staff member. Turns out I got really low blood pressure, so I just literally I couldn't make a video. I was too busy getting 6 bags of fluids and all of the kind of things they wanted to pump into me. Um, but it just goes to both the question, doesn't it? It's like it's get rich or die trying. But the thing is that uh, I don't necessarily want to be rich. It's more about being free. I think freedom's the ultimate goal for us all when it comes to crypto. People are saying about having Lambos and mansions and things, but in reality, if you can help people, if you can not have to go to sleep and think about the next bill, things like that. I think that's the most important thing. But I think that brings freedom, and unfortunately, yeah, maybe it's taken its toll a little bit. I don't know, but I'm going to keep going. Got to keep trying, right? Um, but yeah, very tired. But I'm sure you're not here to talk about that. So at the minute, Bitcoin is fluctuating as it has been for a little while now. It's at 83.8, so it's getting close to $84,000. Ethereum's back over 1,800 again, but not by a great deal. China China have announced the imposition of an additional 34% tariff on all goods imported from the United States, effective from April the 10th. The move comes as a retaliation to tariffs previously imposed by the United States under President Trump. The announcement has led to a further decline in the US stock market, indicating immediate economic repercussions. That could have some sort of resounding example, not only on the stock market, but crypto as a whole. Also, this as well. So this girl had to have reconstructive surgery on her anus. A lot of you will know why. I'm sure it's been doing the rounds absolutely everywhere. But obviously, we've all been getting fucked in the ass lately by crypto. So I wonder if there's some kind of group package we could all have to go to her surgeon and we could all get our anuses repaired, because we're all getting absolutely fucked over lately. Speaking about arse, or ass, it did really well recently. There's a video on the channel that we spoke live with Lindsay on. Go and have a check of that. It was not yesterday; it was day before. It had wicked at $1.5 million market cap. It's come down at the minute to $711,000 market cap. And we're going to talk about Supra and other things as well. But I just find this really interesting. It shows what can happen when things start really taking off with a particular project. I believe someone took $19,000 out, which obviously is great for them, but hopefully they're completely out now. I imagine that they are. I know it wasn't Lindsay or people who were associated with her, and it certainly wasn't me. I don't have enough to do that. I could have sold my allocation for about just under 12 sol. I didn't do that because I still believe there's a far bigger gain to be had in the future. So I didn't take any, but the most I could have taken was 12 sol at its kind of peak. Like I said, I didn't do that. I didn't sell any. And I honestly believe that once this goes to 50, 60, 100 million market cap is where the bigger gains are going to be made. And at the minute, they took significant money, but I think they could add a lot more. But it is what it is. Also, when it comes to We Love AS, go and give the twerk queen a vote, which is Lexi Pantera. I've done that. I've put a post out on X. You can have a look at that if you want. She's the twerk queen apparently in the US. I didn't know that, but yeah, that's just something. If you want to do that, go ahead and do that. They have added 600 plus new holders over the last few days, which is great. So we're getting new people in, and that isn't my doing by any stretch of the imagination. Superman, one of the big crypto YouTubers, got a lot of influence, stuff like that, has been talking about us. And I think what's happened is a lot of people are looking at it as a result of him. It's nothing to do with my efforts, but it's nice to see that people are starting to look at it outside of myself, and it is going to to bigger YouTubers, because I think that's important. It'll help the message get out there, and they are a really good community and stuff like that. And I've said that from the start. And finally, they're also trying to get CoinGecko listed, and they've submitted a fast pass to try and get that done, which is great. Supra, this is one of the memes on Supra. So Tokyo Super Lover, which is Robbie the robot, which is came from Pump.pro, which is Pump.pro, which is really good. It's like part of the Supra ecosystem. In the last 2 days, the favorite meme robot exploded over 100% on the Supra network. And guess what? This is just a warm up. What started as a meme is turning into a movement, which is great. A robot with attitude, a coin with the community, and a mission to shake up the crypto world one meme at a time. Hundreds are already joining the ride. The memes are fire. The chat is vertical, and the Robbie Noughts are just getting started. Think you're late, you're early. Miss Doge, miss Pepe. Don't miss Robbie. Excuse my chesty cough. Well, it's dry more than really. It's getting on my nerves a little bit. But I can't shake it at the minute. I've got some tablets and stuff, but it's not doing a lot just yet. So it's good. It's making moves. I hold some of that, not a massive amount, but I do hold some of it. It's good to see that it's doing well. The community and the team there are doing all they can. Supra ecosystem, which is like kind of an additional X account based around Supra, is saying that gaming has long been the promised land of crypto adoption. Now, we've said this along the way that I still think gaming will make a massive comeback. I've said this numerous times to you. I think so we spoke about Mavia, we spoke about Myriad, we spoke about Gala Games, we spoke about OTK Gaming, we spoke about loads of different gaming projects that I think eventually will do well. It's just not that part of the narrative yet. And Supra are kind of agreeing that it's long been spoken about as a promised land. So at the Pixel is a game that's actually making this happen. That's why they're a winner in our Super DApp Showdown Series 1. There's a few more of those. I think Atmos was one of them. Crystara, I think, was one of them as well. It's impossible to love this team because they've got a fun game that you can play with friends, built by ex-Nintendo builders, going ham till 3 a.m. Founder and team really gets the crypto ethos. They've got big partnerships, big upcoming updates for their game with customizations, mini games, partnerships, and more to expand this world. Go ahead and try out the current version on Supra, so that's good. They're still building, they're constantly building in the background. Just this as well, I want because I know we're a crypto channel, but if you're a parent of smaller children, I saw this and I thought this is quite apt. I mean, feel free to look for it yourself. It's at Whiplash 437. Go on X and have a look at it. Basically, I'll give you the gist of it. A guy approaches an 8-year-old girl to try and get him to go in the car, saying that they're a friend of her mum's and they want to pick her up from school and stuff like that. And then a second car appears, who's a female, so like the nurturing instinct to go, oh no, come with me. Like, this guy's obviously not like, I want to see what's going on. I'll take you away. It's fine. I'll save you from this. And then another guy comes out from who lives on the street, says like, whoa, both of you, I'll ring the police. He rings the police and they both speed off. So it just shows you how they're working in tandem. So I just think, look, if you've got kids, at least show them the video, make them aware, because there's a lot of bastards out there. So it's just something I thought, maybe spread a bit of good, do something nice, avoid these shitbags. So Crystara, so back to Supra. Crystara is now officially supported on Starkey Wallet Mobile. For mobile users, that means full support on mobile minting. Previously, to access our platform on mobile, you'd have to use unsupported browsers that had many issues. Just install Starkey on iOS or Android and you're good to go. So it's happening now, which is great. It's progress. Everything's moving in the right direction, moving forward. Tradeport, another one. So Tradeport is now live on Supra Labs. They're excited to launch an innovative platform where the Supra community can create NFTs through no-code editions, launchpads, and trade them seamlessly on the secondary marketplace. Dive in and start exploring. We can do a bit of a deeper dive in that in a later video, but I mean, there is so much stuff on Supra that's coming out literally every day. To go through every single bit would be insane. To do deep dives on absolutely everything. James Bondasama, again, one of the Supra teams. I think he's a communications director or marketing director. Content marketing. So he said, in case you haven't seen, we've launched a new X account dedicated to the Supra Layer 1 ecosystem. It's the one I showed you before, which is just called Supra Ecosystem or Supra_ecosystem. Go follow that if you can. Imagine the beginning of an entire ecosystem, which I think is exactly where we are. This is why I'm so bullish on Supra. It freaking excites me, man. It excites me too. And as part of the launch, we're announcing the winners of Super DApp Showdown Season 1. 2 announced so far. the Pixel and Atmos. Obviously, I'm super bullish on Supra. I still need to get a lot more Supra. I just don't have the funds to do that right now, but I do want to try and get to 1 million Supra. I'm nowhere near that yet. So yeah, like I said, you can donate Supra if you wish. I'll happily accept that. I'm not paid by Supra in any way. Amon, or at Amon A. So keep buying the dip until no more dip. What's the worst scenario? 0, or the worst scenario or the best scenario is 100x or more in Supra We Trust. Keep building. Now, I kind of agree with the sentiment to a certain extent. Like the best case scenario is 100x, 1000x, things like that. Worst case scenario isn't 0, because a lot of people borrow, beg, steal. They get to wherever they can to load up their crypto bags, and 0 is terrible. But nothing's ever 0. It's sometimes far worse than that. It's like trying to find ways to pay bills and do all that kind of other stuff you got to do on top when your crypto's at 0, or worse than 0, never recovering. So yeah, worst case scenario might be 0, but it's not. The repercussions, I think, are far worse than 0 in my opinion. Top 7 ICO crypto news and analytics have put Supra, which is great, as I think, is it in the top 10 gainers a day? It's 7th, which is good. It's not at that at the moment. Like, things have dropped again before. Titcoin is doing really well. It's something that I was looking into the other day. I think that's doing well. It's got a lot of potential. It's not tits as in we love, and it's not like ours, which I've got far greater love for. Not necessarily the body part, but the project, right? It's interesting. But Supra to be there at 7th is really good. Breaking news as well. This is from at Move Insider that Supra is rising at 25.5%. This might be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. What do you think? Like, people are thinking, suggesting that it could be the bottom that's in. I don't think the bottom's in. I still think there's ways for us to go down, but I'm still super bullish on the market in general. Supra is also now integrated on DeFi Llama, which is obviously another step forward. So Supra, a high-performance layer 1 blockchain, utilizes its moonshot consensus, which we know about, a parallel processing mechanism for high throughput, fast finality, and multi-VM support, is enabling scalability and operability. We know this, but they are now integrated on DeFi Llama, which is big news. And also this, so Supra just added a bunch of dApps to their Star Key wallet. We heard like what Crystara have done, but more apps are building and coming soon. It's a brand new ecosystem, which is what is exciting about it. It is a brand new ecosystem, and it will be really, really good, in my opinion. Not financial advice, obviously. New to crypto, think of Supra as the high-speed data bridge for Web3. It connects blockchains like highways, connects cities fast, secure, and reliable. And then you can have a little look and go through these if you want. They're all in the browser there. More things are coming. I think like you can access, when you're on Starkey now, you've now got a browser option, I believe, and you can start looking at other things within that, which is great. Price-wise, Supra is currently just over 0.006. It's at a $69.5 million market cap, all-time chart. It isn't great, as we know, but over the last 24 hours, we are seeing sort of movement. And I still expect another pullback before we start going fully vertical, but again, that's a bit further down in the year, in my opinion. Like, that's just how I see it going. Also, when a meme on Solana that we spoke with Maddie a couple of days back on an AMA, our first one, it was exclusive to the channel. Go back and check that if you're interested in this particular meme. Someone has said, sweaty chart watchers are being taken to school by patient investors who appreciate the elite work ethic of a young dev and have committed to running it up with her. She seemed like a breath of fresh air in the crypto space. Genuinely nice girl. And I would suggest, all go and have a look at that video, give her all the support you can, and, help the meme as best you can. It is getting pushed by a lot of huge companies out there at the minute. So there is exciting times for that. When memes start switching on again, I imagine this to absolutely skyrocket. I don't hold any. It's not a shill. It's genuinely what I believe. Anyway, I'm going to take some more tablets, try and get myself as well as possible to do a video tomorrow. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day, have an amazing evening, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.